Welcome to Trade Talk Tuesday. So today you can see I'm the only one here. That's because Brian's on vacation, enjoying himself, having a good time in Montana. I think he owns half the state, well, maybe not half the state, but he owns a place out there. He's having a good time. He deserves it. This week, I'm going to answer some of your questions. I'm really, really glad that you guys are posting questions. It means you're watching, you're engaged. We love that, and we love to answer your questions. So I'm going to get on it. But before I do, don't forget to click on the link below. Really important to get trade of the day. And we are still running that special, 5 trades for $5. I can't think of a better deal anywhere. So if you want to get in on a great deal, click on that link below, get in on the great deal. Let's get to your questions. Okay, so first one was, would love to get your input on supply chain automation, potential investment in this area. Okay, hiring demands, lack of labor, forcing companies to look at automation where they previously may have viewed it as a cost, as not cost effective yet. I'll get that straight. Okay, so really we're talking about companies that are heavily involved in robotics here. And I think that the best play in robotics here, and you might have to do some digging here, find the symbol, see if you can trade it, is Hyundai out of Korea. They've got some amazing robotics going on right now, and they're really, really pushing the boundaries on what these robots can do. You might have seen this commercial lately where the robots are on there, Spot and this other robot, and they're doing dances and they're mimicking humans and stuff. That's Hyundai. So get into Hyundai, check it out if you're interested in finding out more about supply chain automation. Okay, so next question. I'm happy to try trade of the day. Seems like you've got a great reputation for explaining it in a way people can understand. Thank you. No, thank you, because that's exactly what we're shooting for, is we're putting out great information. It's free of charge in trade of the day. You click on the link below, you can sign up. Okay, and we give you picks and we explain everything. Because what's the point, really? What's the point of giving you a stock pick? Anybody can give you a stock pick, but if we don't tell you why we like it, whether it's a technical reason or a fundamental reason, then it's pretty much like, okay, yeah, go buy XYZ. Well, why should I buy XYZ? Well, you didn't ask us to give you the explanation. You're not paying for it. Well, you don't have to pay for it, because in trade of the day, we give it to you and the explanation. Okay. Oh, here we go again, my favorite guy. I think Bitcoin will go up again and gold will go down again. Okay. I don't know what Bitcoin is. I'm going to make a guess that it's Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin, it might go up again. It might go down again. People are definitely interested in it. Anything that goes down 50% in a couple of months, you got to be really careful. I mean, people who bought it at 64 grand, they thought it was going to 100 grand. And now people are saying it might go down to 7 grand before it goes up to 15 grand and 30 grand and 100 grand. And my question is, do you know what you're buying? And they always go, not really, but we're buying it because it's going up. Okay. Well, if you're buying it because you don't know what it is and you think it's going up, then you got to live with the consequences. Will gold go up? Who knows? Will gold go down? Who knows? But at least gold has been around for 3,000 years and it looks nice. Okay. All right. Karim, what's your take on Yamana Gold symbol AUY with this expansion? Is it a good move or not? And the last recommendation was a credit spread 5 to 10, which we closed out a while back. Yamana is a low cost to mid cost producer. It's got a great profile in terms of paying down debt. It's making money. But like every gold stock out there, it's only going to go up if gold goes up. And gold was going up. It was doing pretty nicely until it corrected recently. Then it started going down. Now it's stabilizing around 1,700 to 1,800. We need to see gold break $2,000 an ounce. You see a break of $2,000 an ounce, you should be hopping on that gold bandwagon because it's going up to 2,500. Long term, I definitely think gold is going up. We're printing all this money, and that means all this money is getting cheaper and cheaper. It's not getting cheaper to buy stuff, but the money itself is getting cheaper and cheaper. And gold does best when inflation kicks in and when money becomes cheaper because gold holds its value. And people think Bitcoin is going to do the same thing. We'll see. Okay. Can you do a series on how to find warrants and the best way to trade them? Okay. Warrants are not options. Let's get that straight to begin with. Okay. Warrants are issued by the company. Warrants, options are issued in the market by market makers. So warrants are controlled by the company. They're put out there for people who want to invest more money in the company at some point in the future, because the company can call them. They can say, all right, we're calling our warrants at this price because the stock is traded for X amount over X amount of period. Send us money. Okay, cuts out the underwriters, cuts out everybody, and you got to send money in. But what people do with warrants is they trade them as a proxy for the stock, because usually a warrant will go up in value as a stock goes up in value. So the best way to trade them is to look for stocks that aren't up yet, but you think are going to go up, and buy the warrants on them. You just got to be careful and read the terms and conditions. Some warrants expire in a year, some 2 years, some 5 years, some 30 years. I mean, Hertz just issued warrants that expire in 2051. Okay. I don't even know how I'll be around in 2051. Okay. But anyway, you got to look for the terminology in the warrants. They're not options. Do a search on Google. Lots of great information. Where to find them. It's harder to find them. You got to find stocks that have them. Again, Google is your best way. There are a couple of websites out there I've used, but they seem to be out of date too often. Anyway, that's it for Trade Talk Tuesday. Click on the link below, get your 5 for 5 offer, and Brian will be back next week. Thanks.